We're back in DayZ. There's been some changes as far as the servers go, so we're going to go over that today. We've got a new character, Simonella. Simonella is the new character. I mean, who cares? They get wiped every 2 seconds anyways. And we are getting hit by torrential downpour. I don't think I've ever seen it this, intense before. We've had rain, but I don't think we've had rain like this. So I've been playing on this character for about 2 seconds because my characters keep getting wiped. Hilarious. But we are getting some changes, which we're going over today as far as the servers go. Oh cool, there's Scarecrows here. I don't know where I am. The goal is to eventually reach the DayZ base, but we'll see how that goes, because the night is just brutal in this game right now. So it's nice to see a daytime experience as I try to... this area looks familiar, so I'll probably be able to find out where I am. So first off, brand new server changes as of October 30th. They're trimming their servers down. And some neat little sales details, which I'll go over again in the next one, so that it's kind of like a topic discussion. We're just going to touch upon it here and just say what it is. Apparently they've seen 500,000 people enjoy DayZ across the trial and purchased versions of this game on Xbox. So that's pretty fucking stellar. I mean, I honestly thought it was going to do better. What were my predictions? A few million before the end of the year? We've got time. It could pick up. But when they say Trials 2, it kind of makes me feel as though it's not going over as well as it was anticipated to. Because when you include Trials, it's like people that have just checked out the game for a few minutes. I mean, technically, if they really wanted to, details-wise, they could say that mine is worth 2 because I had a trial version of the game. And I kind of want to check this out. 12. You know what? We're gonna coat it up. We're gonna put a nice plaid coat on. I dig it. Anyways, they could say that my version, playing the trial and then actually getting the game, counts as 2 players. So, I mean, we don't really know. That's not a very specific figure, and it's almost 500,000. It's not exactly like the 500,000. I believe I said the number directly like that. Anyways, doesn't matter. About 500,000 players, which, I gotta still say those are respectable numbers. I mean, yeah, we've certainly had a lot of people that are interested in it, and I'm just wondering how many people are still playing. Well, question that no more, as there's about 15,000 to 20,000 people playing DayZ daily. But the question is that Xbox players? They just specifically say 15,000 to 20,000 people daily on DayZ. But that doesn't say if they're Xbox players on DayZ. I hate their development posts because they're how do I describe it? Incredibly vague. Very, very vague. And sometimes they're weird too. There was the one that we mentioned and went over earlier where it was very male focused of an update. It's he and it was very weird to read how they're helping people. It's they just pick someone from the development team and they're you are on server note detail today, and they're damn it, and then they gotta kind of half-ass it. I think they have a community support person managing it the last couple posts I've seen, but I don't know, seems kind of random. I don't know, in general, do you think that the updates have been pretty good? I think they've been fairly concurrent as far as just general tweaks. We haven't really seen anything new, but they keep playing around and flicking with things. I say flicking because everything keeps getting thrown around. Sometimes it's servers, sometimes it's game getting new content, sometimes it's content being adjusted, sometimes it's mechanics being adjusted. That's kind of what I mean. We're term to throw on it, but hashtag whatever, don't care. Aside from that, they're adjusting servers. So with that sample size of people they have, there's currently around 120, or not 100, 180 servers currently available, and yeah, they want to have enough servers to accommodate everyone and leave some safe room. So basically, 180 servers, I guess, is what they have right now. and that's what they feel is adequate for the 15 to 20,000. Yeah. So they're chopping down some servers, I guess, and there's like a large list of them. So you're going to lose loot, most likely, or have already lost loot, I guess, depending on when you go to play this again. Or the canvas pants, what kind of shape are they in? Badly damaged. Well, that's depressing. So yeah, if your server kind of gets wiped, obviously if you had loot on it, it's kind of gone. Am I right? Oh, what a lovely rooster that was. I feel kind of bad cutting that rooster up without having anything to like harvest it with. This rain is just coming down. Jesus. I just wish it was more realistic and interactive with the environment. Kind of disappointing, to be honest. Ooh. Is mine worn too? Worn and soaking wet. Don't forget, you guys, you can like wring out your clothes if they're soaking. You know, kind of protects them and stuff long term. That aside, there's like a long list that I obviously can't go through because I would just be saying a large series of numbers. But Europe seems to be the most affected. Europe and Russia. Asia and the US seem to lose the least amount of servers. I do have all the numbers kind of adjusted. Oh, Jesus, what are you doing in here? In the hub, I always include a hub in the description to my site, and I have all the servers listed so you can take a look. But you probably already know because, you know, your server is gone? I don't know. Depends when they're doing it. Drinking ice, refreshing Pepsi. They also mention that that this is supposed to be their last server change for a while. So it's like, yay. But on the side of that is like a chilling note that please don't get attached to any of your loot during the game preview. They will do a lot of changes, so wipes and server changes are to be expected. To me, that sounds like something that's going to be more of a constant going forward. It's the server wiping and the character removal, because I know a lot of people were like just livid about stuff, and so am I. I mean, I work pretty hard to get content for these videos as far as items, and then it just kind of like vanishes overnight. It's like, what the hell? Or those people that like hear the server wipes coming and then the server wipe gets delayed, but they already went out and like fought other people or were crazy and killed themselves. Those stories are always like a little bit depressing, to be honest, because I know people spend probably more time than I do playing this, because I do this just for like the video stuff, but I know a lot of people really love this game. You know, it's niche, but it certainly hits a certain audience. Ooh, a green bag. Talon. I like the color green more, but I think the orange fits with my plaid. And I really don't give a damn. I don't want to swap out inventory. So I've got a little bit of food, and I've got some bullets. And yeah, wait, actually, what kind of gun or bullets do I have? 15 R&D 9mm. And yes, it's round, guys. Thank you. Before those comments come in. Thank you, though. I wasn't able to get the idea that R&D meant round. It just did not pop in my head at all. Not in the slightest. Oh, a gun. What was that, kids? You found a gun? Do you know how you use guns? Oh, I should probably load this bitch up, right? So yeah, that's kind of the update they were mentioning. As far as, you know, really, it doesn't work like that. As far as changing the servers again, I get tired of the server wipes. I don't know about other people. It just kind of like comes out of nowhere, and then it's like, bam, gone. And I guess the golden rule is not to get attached to things, as some people say, but you kind of just do. Oh, these are some lovely sunflowers. They're not really lovely. They sort of look like shit. Those are really bad animations. I've seen sunflowers. They look way cooler than that. I guess it's sort of authentic. Maybe in this dreary-ass landscape. It's a very weird place. Why are there so many scarecrows? What are the scarecrows protecting? Is this just like the old man that's like dressed up for Halloween? Like, what the fucking crap? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7? What are you defending here? There's not even a crop. Are they going to come alive and attack me? I feel like they're going to come alive and attack me. Should be able to harvest these and like eat the seeds or something. That would be cool. I could dig that. So I don't quite know where I am, to be honest, still. It looks familiar. Wow. Wow. Seriously, what are the odds of finding another clip here? Did they increase like the likelihood of finding ammo? Like magazines and like bullets? Is this loaded or unloaded? I think it unloaded. I wanted to load it. Get those bullets in there, because you never know when you might need to switch between stuff. And what did I just knock down? Oh, my remote. Who cares? Alright, cool. So we got 2 magazines. An alkaline battery. That icon still doesn't seem to appear. And a whole lot of attitude, because we want to go shoot some people. Just kidding. Or am I? Ha 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 ha. I wonder if they fixed the clouds. I can't tell because it's raining. It's kind of miserable out here. Just a little bit miserable. And I didn't really see any town markers, so I don't exactly know where I'm headed. Like the terrain, like I said, looks familiar, but it's different. It's different. It's scary, I tell you. Is that like an area I can go to, or is that like just a shed out there? I don't know. I don't know, what do you guys think about the server changes? It's kind of a different things. See these like tweaks being made, trimming them down, adjusting things, taking away your hard-earned loot. No, the question is like, is this a sign that they're developing and adding things, or is this just kind of another tweak they're making along the path to something? Couldn't say. It's hard to judge these tweaks and stuff. It's nice to see that development is at least progressing. Oh yeah. Boonie hat. Whoop. Again, I'm very impressed by the shadows in this game. I don't really know where I'm going. Did I lose a lot of health doing that? Like, my heart is just like, well, not my heart, but my health little cross is way down. I'm hurting. I'm hurting real bad. Not Simonella. Which is a fun name. I think it's a fun name. You guys? I don't know. You can see the lack of care I had for the other characters with their names in the last one, because people were just dropping like flies at nighttime. And I hope that also helped curb some of the questions of how many people I play in a server with. I always pick the 55 plus ones, because it is more interesting running into people and interacting. Where the hell is this? I legitimately have no idea. All I know is like everything's going to be just wet. Again, you can put the items in your hand, like clothing, and you can bring it out. It takes a while, but keeps your clothing good. Papa. At the house I started at? I think it was the houses I started at. Kind of dig the rain though. It's kind of implemented it interestingly. It's just not interactive with the environment at all, which is disappointing to me. Because I like the rain that actually, I don't know, interacts, hits plants and stuff in the floor at least. It'd be cool if it had like a little bit more of an animation to it. I guess it does here, sort of. You can see it on my hat, although I'm not sure it would make that kind of puddling effect on your body, but maybe it's just not very visible in some spots. Like, it doesn't, to the eye it doesn't look like it, but if you stop and look, kind of a little bit does. I don't know. The reason I'm making an even mention of it even is because this game is so focused on realism that I think it is fair to say that kind of thing. Oh look, there's little tiny trees over there. Must have been where they burned out a forest to grow a new one. And we've got a trail that's marked by these ribbons. And again, I go over the trails, but I don't really have a good updated sort of map thing for the trails, so it's not exactly even worth covering if I don't exactly know, you know, the trail system and how it's set up and the reasoning behind it. There's not a lot of information on it. Oh look, that's where we started. And now we're back and we go down this path, because I think this would lead to the coastline. Most likely, I'm guessing. Can't say for sure. Not too known. But it should be a fun trek along the side. Oh look, there's something over there. And it looks like I got invited to this Greta Bar thing, which is like gaming focused. They're having a media grand opening night thing. So that should be cool. I just got the email, which is why I'm talking about it. It's nice of them to do that after I emailed in. I was like, yo, let us know if you'd like the RSVP invite. I mean, yeah, that's why I kind of emailed about it, but whatever. What do I know? A lot of press stuff. A lot. Actually, I do pretty well in the press thing. I think I've pretty well settled there. Let's keep going along the path. This area looks even more familiar. I think I am near the coastline to some degree. I'm just not sure how far along it I am. Wood markings. Yeah. I think so. Who's to say, right? Da, 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 da. This is kind of like a funky area. I wonder if they do like secret tweaks. You know what I mean? Like they do like an update and they don't really mention adjustments to the world or something. And then you come in as like a whole different environment. Like we know the testing works kind of now, right? Ah, screw it. Let's do some weird funky colors with this guy. Who cares? We all die anyways, right? Nah, I want these out. Do they not drop? I want these shoes out of my inventory. There's the reload. Oh, yeah. Oh, it looks like we got some more houses up the way. Bit of a dried creek bed to the left-hand side. That's cool. Wonder what else we'll come across. The heck is this? We're in Wabaneker. I don't know what the hell that means. Is this like a camp? This looks like a camp. I don't think I've been here before. This is cool. Kind of reminds me of that Friday the 13th game I was playing a bit about. You gotta run away from Jason stuff. The flashbacks. This is like a really shitty camp. Very polluted too. But usually you find all kinds of cool like cleaning stuff here, like purification tablets for water and weapon cleaning kits, which could be helpful. And maybe the odd knife or something, a bigger jacket. Hunting knife, perfect. That would have been good for that rooster that I shot up earlier. Well, I didn't shoot it up, I axed it a question. Ha. Ha ha. I know, right? Mad lols. What is that? A great helm? Has this always been in the game? Where is that? Can I wear that? What is the point of this? Can I put this on? Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, look at this. This is so stupid. I love it. I love it. We're doing it. I'm going to drop this compass because I don't like it. I don't believe in the compass. Oh my god. So cool. So damn cool. Great helm. I didn't even know this was in this. That is fantastic. Look at me. I'm just helming it up. I wonder if this stops bullets at all. It probably doesn't, does it? It's just like a death sentence. But it looks so cool, right? I think it's cool. It's neat. It's like a helmet. Why would you have a knight's helmet in like a camp area? That's so weird.